Mark Anthony here for Sigma TV. I'm here with Antti Koivula, who is a legal attorney with Legal Gaming. How are you today, Antti?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Apart from the hot weather, I am doing fantastic. How has this event been for you so far?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, there's lots of things happening in Finland, and obviously there's lots of interest as well. And I'm more than happy to, having had the opportunity to meet a lot of people. And I had a panel over here, and we at Legal Gaming had a event just before the iGamingNext kicked off. So it's been great.
Brilliant. I understand you had a panel as well, is that right?
Yeah. Yesterday I moderated a panel on Finland and on the latest developments and so forth. It was great.
I'd like to dig a little bit deeper into it. I have a few questions over here. Can you tell us a bit more about the plans for Finland to introducing these licenses?
First of all, it's finally happening. Finland is finally introducing a licensing system. We've basically always had a monopoly system in place. Now I can say that for sure. Just last Friday, not that long ago, the new government's program was published, and in the government's program, they state that the licensing system will be in place at latest in the 1st of January 26. So that's the the latest that they can delay it might be ready sooner, though I'm a bit skeptical regarding that. But anyway, the thing is, it's finally happening. Now, when it comes to the details, there was a preliminary study conducted earlier this year. The results were published on 17th of April, and they made a lot of suggestions, a lot of notions and what should be or what shouldn't be included, but it was only a high-level preliminary study, which was basically meant for the new government to use when creating the government's program and deciding on the steps forward. So we don't yet know the characteristics, though we have some kind of picture what will be included in the new system, but nothing has been confirmed yet in that regard. The process is at preliminary stages in that sense.
So why didn't this happen earlier? Or why isn't it going to happen in the future? Why did Finland choose to just jump into it right now?
I would say Finland really should have considered other models apart from the current monopoly system already, at least 5 years ago, if not, even at earlier stages. But the thing is, when you have a state-owned monopoly, obviously it's good source of income for the state. And up until the recent years, the channelization rate has been, relatively speaking, okay. But now in the last 5 years or so, the channelization rate, so basically the amount of money that has been played within the system, that has decreased a lot. And now the current the monopoly company Veikkaus, which holds the exclusive rights to arrange and market gambling products, they only have roughly 50% of the Finland's online market, and it's rapidly declining. So basically, the change was actually initiated by Veikkaus. They started the discussion that if the current trend cannot be stopped, Finland has to consider other alternatives. And when they came out with those statements last fall, the politicians were on board quite fast. They understand the money, obviously, and when more or less half of the gaming is already, or half of the online gaming is already going on foreign operators, which are not within the reach of the Finnish regulation. It's not optimal for the regulator when it comes to gambling harm or other aspects either. So basically, it's all in the numbers. That's the simple answer. It's all in the numbers. It's all in the falling channelization rate. Now, if I may elaborate a bit more, the reason for that is Finland has rather strict rules for Veikkaus regarding responsible gambling and whether you can have certain features on your games and so forth. But none of those rules apply for foreign operators.
Okay.
At the same time, it's perfectly legal for foreign operators to accept Finnish customers. It's not illegal. What is illegal has been any advertisements directed to Finland. So basically, Veikkaus has really struggled to stay competitive in the most competitive online markets like online casino games and online sports betting. So that has caused the competitive issues have caused the falling channelization rate, which has caused Finland losing a lot of money, and there's the topic of gambling problems as well.
Thank you very much for that, Antti.
Thank you.
In this case, though, how would all this affect foreign companies, and what is it that they can do in order to prepare themselves?
It's now that we know that the licensing system will enter into force, and the deadline is the 1st of January 26. The companies currently active in the Finland market for the foreign companies, they really should start prepare for the change. And you really should acquire proper information of the market, of the legislation, and the best thing to do that is obviously to consult local experts in that regard. It's further, it's really important for the foreign companies, especially for foreign B2C operators, that they don't get into too much problems in Finland during the transition period. Finland is still very much considering including a cooling off period or other bad actor clause in the law. It's not undecided. We shall see whether that happens or not, but it's very much within the discussions. And if that would happen, it would not be a good start for license applications if there would be a prohibition order, a court verdict, basically stating that you've been doing something illegal in Finland.
Well, brilliant. Thank you very much for that elaboration. I do have a bonus question for you, though, Antti.
Please go ahead.
For whoever doesn't know, for our viewers as well, who haven't partook maybe in a Sigma event yet, what is it you can tell them about Sigma?
Oh, it's the place to be. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest one. I really enjoyed Sigma World arranged in Malta last year. I was speaking there as well. And everyone is there. If you want to meet people, customers or potential customers or just colleagues or friends, that's really the place to be.
Antti, will you be gracing us with your presence this November?
I will be there, definitely.
That's really good. Antti, I would like to thank you very, very much for taking time out of your busy day to come over here, elaborate a bit more of what you do and what's going on in Finland right now. That's very, very important to know. Thank you very, very much. I wish you happy networking, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in November at the Malta Expo.
Thank you very much for having me, Mark.
My absolute pleasure.
Thank you.